So we did say we're going to catch up with the man who's put it all together, and it's a great effort that's been put in from KTM South Africa. Vaughan Swanepoel, an awesome effort, and looking forward to 2015 with this brand new Super Junior category.
Yes, Greg. I mean, on a personal note, it's no strange place for me to be at a race circuit in South Africa, and it's nice to be back on a personal level. But for KTM, you know, we've had privateers riding on the RC8s, etc., and I think it's the first time ever that KTM South Africa is directly involved as a manufacturer in circuit racing, and it just shows that the brand's going into the tar sports more. And I think the product speaks for itself. You know, we've already sold one to young Byron Bester, and I can't wait. I really can't wait.
So far so good in terms of the planning, but also the way that this championship is going to run next year. It's all about getting the guys through from the junior categories in the regionals, moving them to a national category now, which has a national championship status, which is a key point to race.
No, absolutely, Greg. I think if you looked at circuit racing in South Africa, as much as Gas Sport's doing a great job at the pinnacle of the sport, there are other federations and promoters and organisers straight up from Moto SA doing pocket bike racing. So the step up there is from pocket bikes onto NSF 100s, onto 250s, and then come to nationals and ride a 390. So now there's an opportunity for kids under 17 years old, or the year that they turn 17, to come ride at the pinnacle of the sport, not on a 600. Which they can't really ride because of the age rules, you know. So I think it's great. I think it's great for the sport, and definitely the more youth we have, the more, you know, fat teams and grids we're going to have in the future. I think it bodes well.
Just the way it's going to run, give us an indication, like just the basics of how it's going to run in terms of your KTM project.
Well, to state the obvious, it's a one-make series, obviously just with KTMs. We use 390 RCs, which were launched basically in the last 2 weeks in South Africa. With that said, the bike's not new to racing. The ADAC series in Germany has been running for at least 14 months already. They announced a winner, a champion, about 3 weeks ago. So yeah, it's already working over there. In South Africa, we've changed it up a bit. We use a production bike, not an out-and-out race bike, from the KTM race factory in Matikhoven. And I think this brings back what wins on Saturday sells on Monday, or in this instance Sunday. And I think that's true to, I think, the genre of racing that we've got with Super GP is that the Evo class in World Superbike, standard bikes with some bits, you know. So RC390 is exactly the same. Standard bike, and you can put some crash parts on. The only performance aid is a pipe. Electronics are closed, power commanders are illegal, etc. So it's about the rider. You know, if weights become an issue, the first year it's a challenge, and the second year we'll definitely look at maybe doing weight limitations, etc. Just to, the key word is level playing field, and that's what we want. It shouldn't be, no kid should be favoured because he has the stature of Marc Marquez and someone else tall like Nicholas Grobler has a disadvantage, you know. So we'll look at all that, we'll perfect it as we go along, but we're here, you know. We got awarded the contract in October, and I think it's the end of November and we're already here. I think that's pretty fast in anyone's books, and we're just ready to race.
As always, ready to race with KTM. Great to see them on board, and of course stick around inside Super GP. We'll bring you all the action as to how things pick up and how the youngsters get involved with this class.